Good evening, everybody, and I hope you're all keeping well on this Wednesday. Very, very dark, black night tonight. Anyway, by the by, what am I doing tonight? Well, I was in a quandary, but luckily enough, Dale bought me some ointment for it.
Well, hey.
And Jamie, I get the blame.
I'll just bring the guys in. So, tonight we've got JP Woodwork at Spaceballs, we've got Di at Danger Will Robinson, and we've got Dale Moonbase Alpha. So, there you go.
What have you done to your
I
eyes,
don't
boy?
know. They get worse. They get worse. Right, I'll change camera. What I am going to do tonight is going to be a three-piece natural edge gobletty type thing. Maybe have some colour, maybe won't. That looking okay, that camera? Yeah, that's looking fine. Right then, I'll get on and do some turning, and I'll let the guys keep me up to date with what's happening in the chat. Oh, forgot to say, pinned to the top of the chat is a link to Jamie.
That's me, that is.
That's you, that is. He's got a premiere on at 9:15 tonight. And also in the description, there is a link to Mark the Gentleman Wood Turner. He's got a let's see, Jamie's on at 9:15, and Mark's premiere is on at 9:30. So them directly after me.
Out in the chat, we have the singular Barry Chitty, the singular Clive Rogerson, the singular Copper Wood Tunning, the singular Di Prout, the singular Darren Jay Colton, the singular David Orty, the multiple David Miller, this positively gangish Gerald French Wood Tunner, the definitely dynamic duo of Hodgepodge Woodworks, the singular James Crawford, the singular Jason Levitt, the couple themselves, Jennifer and Mark at Crafts and Creations, Joe Gravelo, Katie Shed, Larry LC, Mark at Garden Workshop, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner, Michael McEwen, Mike Hewitt, Elminster, Paul Hewton, the Griesby Turner, Paul Corrigan, Rob CP, Robert Dolman, Clive at Sneaks Wallop, Steve Ellis, Terry Bartlett, Tony Smith, Vicky Bars, and Wayne the Woodturner. And there might be one or two others I missed. Welcome, everybody.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Oh, and John from Jigsy's Shed is in.
Hello, Jigsy.
Hi, John.
What wood is that again, Wayne? Did you say? I can't remember.
This is a piece of burr ash. The stem is going to be a piece of sycamore, which might get coloured, and the base is also a piece of burr ash.
Nice, mate.
Lovely. Jake's in.
Hi, Jake.
Hey there, Sparky.
Oh, yeah. Americans and American accessories.
What would they be?
Burgers.
Yeah.
And fries. Telling you.
Discount codes.
Not alone sausage and cheese.
Coupons.
Yeah. What is it that Harbour Freight do? Is it managers that special daily special or something like that? No, not isn't it the Harbour Freight? Yeah. No.
That doesn't matter. It happens a
I
lot.
don't remember. That store where they buy all their stuff that they complain that it never works properly.
Ah, that'd be Harbour Freight.
Yeah, that store. They do like a manager's special.
Isn't it Home Depot? My apologies. Is it Home Depot?
No, that's Joey's shop.
That's Joey's shop. All right.
Yeah, Jason and everyone says Harbour Freight. Yeah. Jake says all of the stores. Oh, Hodgepodge says Harbour Freight no longer has a 20% coupon, sadly.
Is that just a Canadian thing, or is that a US thing too?
I don't know, to be honest. One of the first things I did when I went to Harbour Freight was I went to the HVLP gun that Jake's got and sent him a picture of it because that winds Jake up that video. Because he put no effort into making it, and it's one of his most popular videos. Yeah, he puts loads of effort into the TARDIS that he made, full size TARDIS, and it plummeted. So for Jake's sake, if you like Doctor Who, please go and check out the TARDIS that he made. Put a smile on a small Texan's face.
Well, everything was bigger in Texas.
TARDIS is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, so that's
Of
all
course,
cool.
yeah, accurate.
Evidently, the views for a TARDIS isn't.
Well, we see the problem is we recently had Dr. Karen in the TARDIS, didn't we? So it's not quite
Very
got the
true.
following it did.
Very true.
When you have a gorgeous 65 people watching the stream, but only 16 thumbs up, folks, if you
Thanks
like what
very
Wayne's
much.
doing, please hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring.
They're talking about doing a Mrs. Bond now, aren't they? As well.
They're just ignoring it. It's all gone a bit peeped on. Down in the description, you'll find links to Jamie's premiere at 9, I think.
9:15, mate.
9:15. An opportunity to buy Wayne a coffee and link to Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's premiere tonight at 9:30.
Mm-hmm. A quick disclaimer. I kind of forced myself to put a bit of Wayne's music in this premiere, and there's even a cameo from Wayne in the video as well.
Is he saying you're joking, man?
He quite possibly could be.
He
I'm
very
sorry.
well could be, yes.
I'm sorry. that was a guess. Sorry. Oops. My bad. I'll go sit
I haven't
down.
had a Dale cameo for a little while. I've still got that voice clip of you singing the Gritty song.
Really? Can you delete it?
I just had a mouthful of coffee then. I just tried to shoot it all over the workshop.
Right, so I'll just give her a bit of a sand now.
Mark said there's no music in mine at all, JP. Can't compete with Wayne's music. Oh, I beg to differ. I try it every week. Don't necessarily win.
Has anyone been keeping an eye on who's actually coming in and out in the chat, or have we just been talking amongst ourselves?
We've had, I think, Wyvern Woodshed's popped in. Evening, Andrew. We've had,
There appears to be a number of Terrys and a Keith.
yeah, several Terrys. Keith's in. Evening, Keith. Rob CP, I saw. I don't know, has he been in from the beginning?
He's been in a while. We keep him quiet. Not like him.
Hugh,
La
part of the
la
group.
la 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 la.
Rob CP.
Hey, Rob.
I can see a turning song coming out of that theme.
Yeah. Turn, 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 turn.
And pop.
Look at that. That's lovely, mate.
There we go. I think I managed to get some grit onto this.
I think
No,
Jamie
let's
should
move that
sing the
over a
song.
bit.
What, me?
Doug Miller's in.
Hello,
Hey,
Doug.
Doug.
With hands that feel pity can be soft as your face. With light brown Yorkshire gritty.
That wasn't bad.
Hmm.
That was not bad at all.
Wasn't
I
bad for a
know.
southerner who knows nothing
Yeah.
about music.
I know.
Oh,
Might have got inspiration from your music for tonight, Wayne.
it was Terry from TJ Tunnan that was in, along with Terry Bartlett. Jake's giving you all sorts of musicy type things. I would suggest that what we had there was, we should try soprano, Jimmy. You should sit on the vice a bit more tightly and give the handle an extra turn. Lift the octaves a bit. Vic, go on and see Jamie. Help him
No,
out.
don't.
Buggy.
That was a particularly bad one.
Right, stick some wax on that.
1 grit, 2 grit, 3 grit, 4.
Oh, God. Here we go.
80
getting
grit,
there.
100
Well,
grit,
by the end of this,
120 grit
live
and
stream, we're
more.
going to have a song together.
There we go. 80 grit, 100 grit, 120 grit and more. We've been watching for 2 years and we still can't see Wayne's floor. Chugs off. 1 wood turner, 2 wood turners, 3 wood turners, 4. Is there any room for another? 1 more. Making a funnel out of a bow with the tradition, with the addition of a spear hole. Yeah, it's not bad, mate. I definitely think. I think there might be a collaboration hiding in the weeds.
Speaking of funnels, you could do on like to the Jaws theme tune, ball peen, ball peen, ball peen, hammer, 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 hammer.
Final club.
Final club.
I'll get all the between centre work done first before I start putting things in chucks.
The wood dude's in.
I've got an interesting one for you, Wayne. I think it should be Turner's Paradise, because you could get why should it be that I can see my toe through the bottom of you for all
Rob
to see.
Rob CP's got a question for you. He said, "Does anyone know the artist behind Turn by Elves? Is it Tina Johnson?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, to be honest.
I know that tune I just had there, though.
It is. It's Tina.
It was Tumbleweed.
Hugh says it's the final clout down.
And
the
Mark
final
of Garden Workshop says, question, what are the earworms on tonight? Well, I'm on an
folding wooden chair.
Gaming chair. I'm on an Umi gaming chair.
Coffee. Rather similar to English coffee.
Uh-huh.
I said similar
Coffee.
to English coffee, but I'm on coffee.
Yeah, but coffee is when they give you coffee in a bigger mug, right? And you don't drink it anymore, you quaff it.
Quaff it. I nearly did a minute ago.
Why?
Oh, Vicky said it was made by her.
KTS, question. What wood is that, please? Looks lush.
The bull part is made out of a piece of burr ash. This is also a piece of burr ash, which might have some bits fly off it in a minute. We will see.
Darren J has bought you a coffee. He says, is there anyone I've missed? The chat went a bit mad when I went and bought Wayne a coffee. That is really a wine. That is a coffee that we all know is really a red coffee, right? You know, yes, mate. It's flavored coffee, but it's flavored wine.
Cheers,
Coffee that's flavored with grapes.
You know,
And a deep pan on the side.
You have 78 beautiful, amazing people watching, Wayne. You have 30 thumbs up. Folks, if you're fresh to the channel, you're new, or for some reason you've become automatically unsubscribed, go on, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. Down in the description, you will find a link to Jamie Page's premiere tonight at 9 o'clock, Jamie, or 9:15?
9:15.
9:15. You've got an opportunity to buy Wayne a coffee that's really a wine. It really is a coffee, but it's really a wine. And there's a link to Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's premiere tonight at 9:30.
That'll do for that one.
Can I just say for the record, public record, that any tools I may or may not have bought in the last few days are entirely Jamie's fault?
I don't doubt it.
Is that called including multi-axle tools?
From the point of view of amphicats, no, not at all, not yet. There's a bit of work to be done on that, but when it does happen, yes, absolutely, but Jamie's fault. That's what he's going to use to escape to Fiji.
It'll be, Jamie is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail light heading for Fiji.
Just skirting down the berm there. Just
What's the name of that? What was the name of that old game? We used to be in a rubber ring going down the rapids. Oh heck, Tubla or something like that. Two something. Come back to me. It used to be in a rubber ring going down the rapids. It's going to come back to me in a minute. We're a bit off centre here, are we?
Looks like it. It'll be centre soon.
He's leaving.
John Foster said he can't find a link to Wayne's coffee. Give us 2 seconds, mate. I'll go and grab it for you.
Ground it. Coffee.
It's in the
ground.
description.
I like what you did there. Down in the description, John. John, just underneath.
Maybe they might be on the phone or something like that. So
What?
if we go and
What?
if we put it in the chat, it'd be easier. Yeah, I got it, mate. There you go. It's out in the chat.
I mean, so in the chat you find a link to buy Wayne a coffee that's really a wine. It's actually a coffee that's really a wine. At the top of the chat, there's also a link to Jamie's premiere tonight at 9:15. Go and check that out after Wayne.
Door 60's popped in. Evening Door.
Hello, Door.
Hello, Door.
I just want to see if this is going to fit in the chuck or not. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Di,
Yeah.
I can almost see you saying that.
Can you?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I can almost see him sitting on the back of someone's parcel shelf.
Can you? And nodding his eye.
And nodding his head.
no, it'd be more like. Do you remember those where you had like little squeezy bladder up front and a little guy in the back of the window drop trow when you squeeze the. Is that just
No. Did you?
No,
did
no one
you?
remembers
Did you?
that.
Did you
Did I dream
this?
that? Did I dream it?
There's a question from
Seriously.
Chuck. He wants to know: did Wayne do a practice piece for tonight?
No,
No, see,
at least not for the past. Not for the past year or so. No.
That's why he's making 3 pieces tonight. He's going to glue them all together, but he's making 3 pieces tonight.
Shug, can I get a reality check? I'm not dreaming. Little fella that goes on the parcel shelf and drops trow when you squeeze a thing.
Look,
I know I'm not
look,
describing it
Oh,
very
yeah,
well.
you're talking about the fat builder
Wait.
bloke.
Well,
That's-
wait. If Jamie has turned into a horse or a dog's head, you might be dreaming.
I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, down, Advon. Good. I'm not
Does it-
dreaming. That's
Does
all
it
right.
come
just-
from the same shelf as Kiss Me Quick Hats and those pens
Pro-
that slowly
yeah,
reveal? Right.
That's probably the one.
Yeah,
I see.
and phallic-shaped candy. That's what Luke get down where I live.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Phallic-shaped
you don't
candy.
You don't get that up north.
Phallic
You're too posh.
shaped candy.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I didn't say I didn't send it to anybody.
Yeah.
Shug. Hey, I only dropped trow for a campsite and a Vespa.
Did you ever get
Oswald
some?
said he was called Seymour Butts. I've actually got a picture of Vicky as well with it.
On a Vespa?
The sweets.
Wayne, it's 8:21.
Grand. Thank you.
That's going to look awesome, that top.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping the box going to stay on.
Depends who's inside it, right? Oh, we're talking about the right. Sorry, my bad.
Can you not whack some CA in there to stabilise it?
No, I can't be bothered.
Jamie,
Fair enough.
You're
Yeah.
Vicky's smiling at you as you started to talk about the
I know, it's worrying.
candy shaped, in a sort of rocket-esque type shape.
I know.
Mhm.
It's worrying. Mark at Garden Workshop said, just tried out the new Hampshire Sheen citrus burnishing oil tonight. Works very well.
Is that the same as the beard oil?
We'll have to come up with a Hampshire Sheen song. The mist from Mr. Sheen.
That picture okay?
Yes, mate.
It's
Yeah.
fine, mate.
Was it Mr. Sheen shines his squeaky clean or something like that, isn't it?
Umpteen things clean. I don't know if umpteen's an accurate measurement.
It depends. It's after Squillians.
Mr. Sheen polishes up clean, things is Sheen clean, whatever. They're not exactly the lyrics. I'm sure we can think of something though.
Glenn's in. Evening, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Evening, Gwyneth.
Hello. Huey put, I think they were very short-lived, Darren, because of the legislation about the rear lights, etc. But a Mooney with the sun shining out of his backside was so funny.
Remember, Janie, read ahead.
Yeah. Out of his rear end.
Ruined him for life.
Wrecked him, nearly kill him.
Well, let's just put Wrexham behind us.
Ba-boom. Is Hero Week, people? Try the deal. When you've gone through the grits and you're still finding pits, that's a shame. Oh, it doesn't matter.
William Rose Creates is in.
Yeah, well.
This is when the bark starts coming off.
Glyn said that looks hard. You
So, I mean, we
can
have-
leave the
wait,
bark
I was just
on.
going to say, I remember him filming that.
Wait. So if we're doing that kind of that stripping sort of music, does that mean we have to put $1 in Wayne's garter?
Oh,
That doesn't really get a thing up, really,
Darren
does it?
says, smash that like button, folks. I don't want them to smash it, Darren. I want them to push it gently so it works. And they give Wayne many more thumbs up. Push it.
Lionel's in.
Hiya, Lionel.
Darren says he'd pay to see that.
Pay to see what? Wayne with his garter out? Go away.
you're joking, man.
You can leave your smock on.
Or your socks. But hey, that's up to you.
Was that a dig at Vicky?
No. But now you've said it. I can see why you would think that.
Good one, Glenn.
Glenn would like us to poke him in his mind's eye so he can go blind.
Vicky says, pardon?
Oh,
Shall I refresh her memory?
Oh, I think you should leave it and ask her what she did that she needs pardon.
Shugs brought the condiments.
Push it real good.
Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Good to have like a soundboard where you can play these clips of music while someone's doing a bit live. Jamie,
I do, yeah.
I think that might be quite fun.
You want me to refresh everyone's memory, Vicky? There's 81 people in here.
No, don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not
do
going
that.
to.
I think Vic should come clean.
Huey says you farted again, Vicky. She says, not yet, Huey. I'm waiting until Jamie's asleep.
She's so not getting in my toilet again. That's for sure.
Yeah, she might flood the place again.
I've said it again. 85 folks watching. Win.
In the
86.
in the space of 2 weeks, she flooded your bathroom, Carl's camper, twice.
But she did bring Robin water.
Yeah. Problem is, it was already Robin's.
88 people watching, young Wayne.
Grand. Right. See if I can get in with the 120.
87. The fat ladies.
And
In terms of the amount of times you've injured your finger when you're doing that, is there a number that you could share? Or is it a rare event?
not really, no.
Try and count it all on all 9 of your fingers.
I've only done it once today.
The thing when you're doing this, I wonder if it would be better on the overhead.
Proper position.
You're having the trailing part, if you like, of the sandpaper hit the wood. You're not having the top part of the sandpaper hitting the wood, because obviously that's going to catch on any of these pieces. So you have the trailing part of the sandpaper. And it's the same when doing natural edge bowls. When you're power sanding, you always have the trailing edge of the abrasive hitting the wood, not the top edge. That way, hopefully, you don't get a catch, unless your sandpaper's too wide.
Darren says, so who spent $12.99 this week and what did you spend it on? Huey said beer.
Donut. 2 chocolate brownies and some peppered steak sausage rolls handmade at a local bakery.
Nice.
Absolutely lush.
I bought some electrical connectors.
Bottle of paint, stripper, and a couple of scrapers.
I may have acquired a number of tools. They went $12.99. It's Jamie's fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fiji.
Tends to be the case.
Now this tends to be the
cold outside. No kind of
hairy part of this.
You don't get learning the Fijian national anthem, really, didn't you?
Hodgepodge says he bought some tomatoes and pastrami.
Sounds good. None of my beefsteaks have ripened this year, unfortunately.
Doesn't pastrami always sound like a spelling mistake? I don't know why. Where is it? It's over there.
Like biscotti.
Yes, like spag bowl.
Or Donamos.
I can't.
That's one.
I can't spell bolognese. Just put in. I can't spell spaghetti and bolognese. Give it your best shot then. Spag bowl.
Well, Listexia is not the easiest one to spell either, is it?
Sulfur-succinated undecyanic monoalkyl olamide is not easy either.
No.
There we go. Right, let's take this one out.
Jason, everyone says chainsaw. Doug Miller says car tags and gas.
Right, I'm going to turn this tenon off, and I'm going to form a very, very small tenon. Because the plan is to drill into the top of the stem and then fit the bowl into that.
Wivey Woodshed says I haven't got $12.99 left after paying the £471 vet's bill. Oh, sorry, everything's all right.
Was it for a pet or was it for him?
Have you got insurance?
Lewis of Klondike's Craftman's in.
He's been on the Bob Martins again. Hey, Lewis.
Huey says he's spending £75 on levelling compound if that helps, Darren. But that converts to $12.99 for significant other. Has a cob on about my workshop spend. It'd be easier if you just took the tools off the floor, Huey. It'd be flat then.
$12.99 sort of translates into 4 pints, a bit as well, which is what you should always tell your other half you've had, or any of your mates should tell your other that's all they've seen you have. It's like, oh, how many? He's absolutely drunk. How many do you have? Oh, so I'm having the 4.
Knights Eternal and David Woolley's in.
Is he really Woolley?
Mm-hmm. Hodcross says he's currently without a truck as it's in the shop. They told me they found metal in the oil pan, so my whole engine has been replaced. Woohoo for power train warranty. You've been letting Harry drive it again.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can clean this up with the parting tool.
He's going to part his tool. Why?
Now, what I've done here to make life easier for me, I've seen if I've got a drill the same size as that part of the life centre.
Can we call the fire brigade because Barry's in?
Le Barry.
Le bonjour.
Le Bernie.
There we go.
I wonder how many times you'd have to sing a Proclaimer song to get 40,000 miles. Why? And I did drive 500 miles and I would... You probably have to sing a lot.
Huh? They keep going back and forth, don't they?
Yeah, I reckon it's got to be 20. You've got to sing that verse 20 times.
I thought it would have been 80.
You get 1,000. You get 1,000 with the first bit. I would walk 500 miles, and then I would walk 500 more. So you get 1,000. You know.
All right then. Straight
out of each verse. So it's got to be at least. You know, I mean, you've got to be at least 40,000 miles, 40 times, or it depends how many times you've got to sing the whole song. How many times do you repeat the chorus? Alexa, how many miles do the Proclaimers actually walk in the entire song?
No, Lewis, Andy's not here, mate. It's me, or me as JP, Dale, and Di.
Alexa doesn't know. And Alexa. Alexa's here too.
Oh, and Alexa's there too.
And that's that part done.
Jigsy says he's finally got his video uploaded for a premiere at 10:30 tonight. Now to go and get some food and focus on what his Wayne is doing.
When are we done by the time you come back?
Hey, Lewis. I don't see how you can confuse a Yorkshire
Whoa!
accent with
That is that the chuck you were using Saturday night?
No.
Just asking.
I just went a bit fierce there and got a bit of a catch. Nothing to worry about.
Proves it happens to the best of us.
There you go.
$20-9, young Wayne.
Jen's in. If she's new,
Jennifer's been in a little while.
been in for a little while, ain't she? Yeah.
Yes. Folks, down in the description, you'll find 3 links. You'll find one to Jamie Page's premiere at 9:15. You will find a link to Buy Wayne a Coffee. Now, Wayne lays on all these videos week in, week out, sometimes and twice a week in most cases. Why not buy the man a coffee to say thank you? But between you and I, it's really a wine you're buying them, pretending to be a coffee. But go on, buy the man a coffee to say thank you. Underneath that, you'll find a link to Mark the Gentleman Woodtunner's premiere tonight at 9:30.
This base is
I've just put
probably
Wayne-
going to be a wee bit on the small side for this, but not to worry.
I'll just
Such
put
is life.
Wayne's Buy Me a Coffee link in the chat. Dan says, I wish someone would make a chocolate works like a step centre. So, as far as
How do
I'm
you mean?
aware, so do you know, like you got the worm screw that fits inside the chuck? Something like that, but with a step centre.
Yeah, I've
I
got
mean
one.
like that?
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, that way.
Right.
One of them?
Yeah.
Step centre that fits in a
guess-
chuck.
I guess that's what he's talking about.
There's either that or he's talking about something integral to the chuck. But you really wouldn't want. I mean, the point of a stab center is the equally spaced teeth will slip like a clutch. If you had that around your jaws, I foresee bad finger problems, to be fair.
Robert Lapsley's in as well, mate.
Hey, Bob.
Go on, Diet, sure go.
For hands that feel pity can feel soft as your face with my light brown Yorkshire gritty.
It's a no
too
from
soon
me.
there. Peaked too soon there.
I was struggling to think of the colour.
Well, you'd have to buy some then, won't you? So you're going to know it then.
Yeah. I've not got to the bottom of the last one yet.
He says, wash your hands, Di.
Yeah. Hold on, what colour are they?
Rainbow. Zipper. Dale should have copyrighted that song and collected royalties.
No. There's no fun in that. Not even joking. Besides, Very Liquid would come after me. I'll give you hands that feel pity. Slap.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's gone off a bit.
Ben Jones says, "Do you mean like the adjustable clutch on a cordless drill driver, Darren?"
Ah, well, you've got that, haven't you?
Darren says, "Took your time, Ben." Anyway, Darren says, "Yeah, that would be the go."
Right. I've just cleaned up a wee bit, and then I can get the stem on.
Are you able to move your camera over a little bit, Wayne? It's just out of shot.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better, mate. Darren says, "But if it was built into a lathe, it'd be even better."
I get to play with a mini digger for 3 weeks soon.
Woohoo!
I just thought I'd put that out there.
Just rub it in, Dale.
Mate, there's no amount of rubbing it in. It's a mini
I
digger
know.
kind of thing. Unless we can get
Good
diesel
joke.
cheap, you know what I mean? We'll be having any shit fun with it.
Wayne Big Feet eases in, and aren't you, Val?
I dare say there's plenty of red diesel around. Evening, Wayne and Val.
Bloody typical. Right.
Jigsy wants to know if we can all come and play.
No, it's mine. Not having any of it. Maybe Wayne and Andy H can play. The rest of you guys, no. Yeah.
But I'd probably convince you to hire it.
You guys am going home.
Might have done.
Darren says, "Hey, most diesels will run on vegetable oil anyway."
Let's see if this
Grading
one's any
bucket
better.
and a trenching bucket with it.
Mhm.
Jigsy says, "Shame though, can't get the fuel to get out of Kent."
What you need, Jigsy, is a plug-in hybrid. Like what that's what you need in life. Get 40 odd miles. Chuckling as you drive past some stations. Although up here in Scotland, if I'm totally honest, I've not seen any problems either. Have you, Win?
Yes,
You have.
we have finally. Yes.
Where did you see it?
Last just at the weekend there. There was basically no petrol and very little diesel to be had in the Dumfries area. In fact, when I went out to do the weekly shop on Sunday at Tesco's, I got into the car park for the shop, and the queue then went out to the main road for the petrol station.
Interesting. Still haven't seen it up here. I drove past a couple of stations today, and price has gone up, mind. You're at 10 to 8, young sir.
Yeah.
She has hodgepodge. Rob CP says, as to Newcastle, put £30 limit per car. You can steal the rest of the tank.
That has actually been happening in Sheffield.
I'm not surprised.
Fair bit of siphoning going off. Ben's just saying they've got the same entrance for McDonald's and the petrol station where he is. They've got the same here at one of my local stations, Lewis, and it was just impassable on Friday. Backed up right out onto the road.
I'm going to get some prunes, mate. That'll help. Oh, you're talking about the petrol station. I'm so sorry.
I've always got emergency prunes in the cupboard, mate. I've learnt that one the hard way.
Mike Hughes said petrol companies are at least working together. Today I saw a Texaco tanker refilling up at a Shell petrol station.
Well, I can tell the only problem is the rush.
Wayne says, Rob CP, how will the Joyriders only cope with £30 in the tank?
You just have to do more joyriding.
Steal a Tesla.
Darren says we caught a guy stealing fuel out of a truck. He had multiple high-speed fuel pumps. Could suck out over 800 litres in under 5 minutes.
The gentleman who thought that through. Look at his ability to remain anonymous has been somewhat. Mike, you says around here we seem to have E10, expensive petrol but not E5. I think it's the other way around, Mike. I think E5 is the dear stuff. Yeah, it's the Ron value that tends to judge that, isn't it? To do run, to do run.
Willie Pie is in, Wayne.
Oh yeah.
I think it's pronounced Wally. I'm totally honest with you, Jimmy. Wally.
Okay.
Aye. Wally. It definitely has a
Wally.
sound. Wally. Of course, it could be a euphemism. Couldn't it?
It could be.
The Wood Dude says, because I'm really old, I've still got the fuel I hoarded in the 70s fuel crisis.
Some good old-fashioned leaded fuel.
Do you know, I give it today. I pondered the mysteries of this and other world, and after much thought and much consideration, I concluded that everything is wrong with the planet can be blamed on Johnny Morris.
He says he sifts it daily.
Good Lord, he stiffs it daily. My word, it's a bit intimate, isn't it, Wood Dude?
Is that why they call them jerry cans?
Well, hey. I just feel a Spice Girls meme lurking in the background, isn't it?
Spider Speed says siphoning fuel is not new. I get my diesel rod 4 or 5 times a year.
Alex of Weldon Things is in.
Hello, Alex.
Hey, Alex. Right, get some sanding done on this now.
Whoa. I might need to step out at 9 o'clock, young sir.
Okay.
Left turn, Clyde.
Right, I'm not going to colour this. I'll just get it sanded, get a finish on. Don't bother changing the time of your video, Jamie.
All right, mate. I mean, you still got 15 minutes, mate.
Yeah, I know, but I like to get in and get settled though.
All right, mate. No worries.
Now, obviously, if I was doing this to sell, this stem part, I'd take a hell of a lot longer on. As it is, I'm not going to glue this together because I quite like the bowl part of it, but I'm not that happy with either the stem shape or the size of the base. So I'm just going to get this sanded up to 240, and then I'll probably not even put a finish on the stem. Tell you the truth, I'll redo this stem and redo the base, or I'll do another stem, I should say, and redo the base.
Pete over at Twisted Tree says Monday morning I burnt almost a full tank of fuel in my bike before I found a garage where I could fill up.
Right, let's see if this fits in the base. It should do.
So don't forget everybody, after Wayne's live at 9:15, I've got a premiere coming out over on my channel, and at 9:30, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner has a premiere out, and at 10 o'clock, John over at Jigsy Shed has a premiere coming out. And down in the description, there is a link to a Buy Me a Coffee, which is really Buy Me a Wine, for Wayne the Woodturner.
Right then, guys, here we go. I like to keep these ones to an hour, so we might go over where we are going over just by a little bit, but there it is.
Lovely.
I like that, mate, to be honest.
So we've got that's a bit off center. That's better, a bit straighter. We've got burnt ash on the bottom. We've got a sycamore stem. I could have gone thinner on this. Obviously, if I was making this to sell, I would have gone thinner on that and got a lot finer. But I quite like the shape of the bowl on the top, which is also burnt ash. So there you go.
And sorry, I stand corrected. Jigsy's premiere is at 10:30, not 10 o'clock.
Right, 10:30. Grand. God, we've got load them on tonight, haven't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for the comments. What's happening? We know about the premieres tonight. I'm back. Oh, let's see. Brian's on tomorrow night. Brian's on lunchtime tomorrow, which what looks like a huge piece of sycamore crotch that he's going to be doing. I don't know who's on tomorrow night. I don't know if Scott's back on or if he's working or what, to tell you the truth. Or if Keith or Andy's stepping in for Scott. I'm back on Friday lunchtime. Steve SK Crafts will probably be on. In fact, he is on Friday night. I think his special guest earworm is Martin Sabin Smith. And I'm back on Saturday. And on Saturday, we will be doing the Water Drop Bowl, which was requested last week. So Saturday, we've got the Water Drop Bowl. I'll have to do a Blue Peter moment for that. Have a think about it. If you're coming in on Saturday, guys, have a think about it, about anything you want us to do in the future or what you want us to do a week on Saturday. And I'm sure Jamie's going to be, and a spare, just in case.
You do both.
No doubt Jamie will have a question for the people out in the chat. That's what we're starting to do. A bit like what Jake does over on his channel. Jake usually has a question for people out in the chat, so we'll probably have a question for the people out in the chat as well. Gives it a bit more.
I've just
bit more
one,
joining
actually.
in. Oh, he's just thought of one. A bit more joining in and smalls for craft stalls. Right, Darren. I'll do that if you like a week on Saturday. And we can do quite a bit of stuff on that, the likes of key rings and light pulls. Well, Mark's done hundreds of light pulls, hasn't he? But anyway, small stuff. Yeah, no bother. Somebody mind on, can you write that down as well, please, Jamie?
Yeah, if I can just grab a pencil.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I need to write something down anyway. So.
Yeah.
Someone's nicked me pen. Oh no, they haven't. It's there.
So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks very much for coming along. It's always appreciated when you come along. We always tend to try and have a good laugh anyway. And I do. I mean, okay, I cocked up last Saturday night, but that was the first time I've cocked up in about a year, I think. So I'm not doing that bad. If you're not subscribed, please go across and subscribe. I'm around about 160 off 4,000 subs. So I'd like to get there fairly soon if possible. And now I'm going to hit the button. I will see everybody on Friday. So night for now. Take care, everybody.